Hi, we are going to talk about this bullshit. I think GW wanted to roll out all these new Space Marine combat patrols. And okay, it's just two apparently. I thought it was more than this. I think the Ultramarines one is also going to be on here, but they wanted to roll out all these combat patrols for like Space Marine chapters and such. And I don't think they sold very well. And GW is just like, well, now it's just available while stocks last because we don't want to keep selling this if nobody's going to buy it. And let me click on one of these. I don't know if it has an upgrade sprue. It does. It does. Okay, so it comes with an upgrade sprue. So it's basically regular minis and an upgrade sprue. $170 is quite steep for that, honestly, in my book. I'm not super picky. I mean, we're going to figure out how much I spent on my first year of Warhammer in like a couple weeks. So, and then this one's going to have the exact same thing, right? Do they not even get an upgrade sprue? I don't even think they get an upgrade sprue. I really don't see one. So, I'll say the available while stocks last, GW, that's not okay. Look, if you're trying to make it so people can get into your hobby, the $170 is a lot really steep to get into a fucking hobby, especially with Combat Patrol being the smaller version of like Warhammer. But I don't understand why you want to put out two new Combat Patrols, hype them up, and then oh, they didn't sell well, so now they're just going to be available while stocks last. The Death Corps of Krieg Combat Patrol isn't like that, which it's a second Combat Patrol for Astra Militarum. What about is the Harley Quinn still not on here? I don't think the Harley Quinns have been released yet. But like Space Wolves, they have their own minis though. Yeah, Black Templars are special because they're Black Templars. They have their own minis. I'm pretty sure everyone else has their own mini style. Blood Angels. Yeah, so it's literally just these two, and they're already better than the old Combat Patrol, which was, I gotta look at it to be correct. I don't want to tell you something wrong. Where is the old Space Marine Combat Patrol? Yes, it is 5 Terminators, 5 Flamers, and a Psyker, and a Captain and Terminator armor. Honestly, I would rather buy one of these two instead. You get cooler Terminators in this box. Hold on. We'll go back to these real quick. I'll break them down real quick. You get cooler Terminators in these box. Like, you get the actual better ones that I don't believe are pushed to fit. You get 5 heavy intercessors. Yeah, 5 heavy intercessors, 5 regulars, and a company of heroes, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly what that sprue is. But then you get a lieutenant or captain. I want to say that's the lieutenant, but I'm again not 100% sure. Yeah, that's a company of heroes squad. Oh, so you don't get a lieutenant. Okay, so you get like a company of heroes and a whole squad. That's odd. You don't get a character mini? That's wild. All right, let's check out the other one real quick because these are limited time. And when I plan on doing the Combat Patrol shelf with these, I'll probably just buy all the minis in these. This is very small for a Combat Patrol, but it does have that Invictus Warsuit, which is, I'm going to make fun of it here in a minute. But you got your Invictus, your 5 jump packs, your 10 incursors, and your jump pack lieutenant. Is it a lieutenant? I'm sorry. It's either a lieutenant or a captain. It's a captain. I can tell by the pauldron. But where's the Invictus Warsuit? No, I can't spin. Oh, I can spin him. Okay, so he's got all these big guns, right? The funniest thing about this is he has a heavy bolter that's mag locked to his hip. Yeah, I think that's the funniest thing about this mini. But I just wanted to kind of talk about these a little bit. It's a little frustrating to see them go to available while stocks last, because then that means that somebody could just hoard a bunch of these, and in a half a year when it's 11th edition and people want to start the game because they want new stuff, I can see these probably being sold for like $250, being like, oh, start with Raven Guard or start with Imperial Fists, and we have like special Imperial Fist stuff for you. It's I just feel like it's gonna happen. I'm almost gonna guarantee it. It happens every time with stuff that goes out of stock and is kind of cool. I'm not gonna say that these aren't bad loadouts. The fact that this doesn't have a character kind of shocks me. Let me take a quick look. That might be a captain. Let me take a quick look. Is it going to show it to me? Okay, that is a captain. I was correct. There is a character in here. So that corrects my statement from earlier. But those are kind of my thoughts on the limited time stuff. GW, don't do this again. Don't do this in your other games either. I hope to God they don't do this stuff in their other games. I know for a fact they don't do it in Horse Heresy, but yeah, don't do this, GW. Don't hype this up and then be like, we're gonna take it away when we run out of stuff because you guys don't like it as much. So those are just kind of my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed my little rambling. I will see you in the next video. Bye.